What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, I want to give you just a general Solana update, letting you know what's happening with its price and what I am expecting from it over the next few days. And so with that in mind, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, looking at Solana here, what we can see is that its price is still within this little consolidationary, maybe more of a downward channel that it's been in for the last few weeks. You know, we put in these highs upwards of 187 bucks, and now we're back towards $165, doing a pretty damn good job. Now, you guys are aware that I've said on a rather ooh, my goodness, jeez, that was close. You guys know that I've said on a rather consistent basis that I expect that Solana is attempting to do an RS flip here, right? An RS flip meaning that we had this point of resistance, we had this point of resistance, we had this one, and then of course we had this one back here, and we're trying to flip this macro point of resistance into a macro point of support and trying to use this support to continue upwards. That is what it wants to do. That is what the bulls are trying to accomplish, but it really is just going to come down to who's going to win. Is it going to be the bulls or is it going to be the bears? Who's going to pull this off? Now, overall, obviously, as a result of this and knowing that that is what is cooking, right? That is what people are trying to do. I've told you all on a consistent basis that I am buying some Solana. I think I even posted over an HT Access a couple days ago, just letting people know, hey, I am going in and buying a little bit of Solana. Let me see. I know I had one quite recently. Guys, don't forget, if you want to go to the HT Access Discord server down in the description below, you can see the different things that I'm buying. But yeah, you can see I said here, just bought some more Solana as a backtest support, a tiny purchase at 166 bucks. I post in here my trades, my financial friend Connor Kenny. We have live streams, we have seminars, exclusive content, market recaps. We have one of the best gym callers in the world. We post alpha plays and reports. We have community gains in which people are making absolutely crazy gains from the different calls that are going on. We have our own winners board from the calls we make as a server, 260%, 120%, 45%. So guys, do feel free to go check that out if you want to. But overall, the point of what I was saying was that I have told you guys on a multiple, pretty consistently that I am buying right here. I think that this is a good spot to buy because although it's not guaranteed that this holds support, there's a chance, and that's all I want. I just want a chance. I want to buy at some of the best opportunities possible, and so because of that, I'm paying attention to it. Now, a couple things have happened over the last few days that are starting to shake things up a little bit, and it's putting Solana in a pretty interesting position, making me feel as if it's going to make the decision of if it's going to hold support or not probably this week. Okay, now the first thing that I'm paying attention to is the fact that Solana has now confirmed lost support out of the 618 to 786 bucks. Okay, it is confirmed. So as you can see here, we worked our way up to the 618 to 786 macro Fibonacci zone. We got into it. We came back down to try to back test it. We lost support, came back down to flip to this previous point of resistance. We then used that resistance to back test this box again, and we failed the back test. And now we've been pushed out of it again. Generally, when this happens, that's not a good sign. Okay, in the in the micro, in the smaller terms of things. Okay, it's just not. Whenever you get rejected by a point of resistance, generally you continue downwards. Now, it's not guaranteed, and there are chances that that support holds, but it is something that you always need to be aware of. A rejection off of a level that you're backtesting usually entails a further continuation to the downside, generally, over about 60 to 70% of the time. And so because of that, I am getting a little bit more cautious and watching much more closely. Like, hey, if this support does not hold, and if we don't start making a move here soon, we're probably going to see Solana make this move back to the downside. I'm not quite sure what would do it, because at the end of the day, the market is green. And so we still do have the opportunity for this to hold, but I definitely am becoming more cautious, and I am not doing any buying right now as a result of it. Now, if I was going to buy, I would do maybe just a little bit of buying, tiny little purchases. But now, because we are seeing this key level of resistance and support lost, I'm not really all too excited about buying right now. I want to see if Solana is going to be able to hold this and start to push its way back up. Now, there is still an opportunity that it does so. Okay, there is still an opportunity that it does so. And the reason I say that is because we are actually starting to see early signs of convergence from our daily MACD. What you can see here is that our MACD was in deep red. Now we are flipping back to light red, and that does put it in a position in which generally we will possibly get some moves back towards the upside as we do start to see momentum shift back in the opposite direction, forcing some type of convergence, forcing the flip back to the upside. So this is something that I am watching close. I do think that this is a good sign. It is no guarantee that support's going to hold, but it definitely is showing that we still do have a chance. We still do have the opportunity for it to hold, and it might get that bounce to the upside, which is what I'm waiting for before I make any more big moves, okay? And so because of that, there's really not much that I can tell you today other than we just need to continue to sit back and watch and see how this plays out. Does support hold or does it not hold? It's quite simple, quite easy, but the result of that answer will be incredibly important for the future of Solana, of whether it looks like this or whether we're probably, unless we're doing something like this. And that is obviously a huge difference in terms of price action and a huge difference in terms of what we need to be doing. And so because of that, I will continuously update you here. I will also continuously update you guys over in HG Access with what I'm doing. Check that link out down in the description below and let me know what you guys think. But overall, I do have a few more videos posting today, so make sure that you do turn on the notifications when you do subscribe to the channel, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.